it is time to yes. I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down, just like my 64. When I'm 64, pray to God I'm doing fine. Passing this down like the communion. Smooth as I'm calm and collected. Not to be played with, I don't feel rejection. God is my weapon. Never been to heaven.
And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Norman Powell. And it's our first glimpse of him. Looking good in his new Nuggets.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Now here's Murray. It's stolen by Cunningham. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Champagnie. Good on the three-point shot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Shot clock at 3. The Heat need to get a shot off. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Clingan using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Hero with it. Now defended by Powell. From outside the arc. Goes back up. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Clingan. Over Şengün. Clingan's shot is off.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Really efficient from the perimeter. He is finding those shots and he is making them.
Now here's Murray. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And Jovic gets it to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And stolen by Murray to the middle. Outside, Hero. Adebayo to screen. Shot's good by Hero.
Well, that's just a classic two-man game right there with Hero. Called for the pick, and he found some room to operate.
Cunningham right side. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hero scanning the floor. Goes in for the dunk.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving you a little attitude.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Nuggets score.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
To Cunningham. Pass to Şengün. Cunningham outside. That one a little long. The Heat trailed by 8. Higgins outside. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Now here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Shakes him. It's rebounded by Jovic.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Şengün with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray left side. Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Denver leading by 10. Cunningham for three. The rebound by Tyler Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
A different look for Denver. And the free throw, no good.
And looking so cool and confident out there. Tyler Hero has developed into an all-star caliber player who consistently rises to the occasion.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Kevin?
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Hackett. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
White, good.
A volume three-point shooter. You have to expect White to connect on those looks from the outside.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Offline with his three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Simmons. Misses from close range. The Nuggets lead by 7. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, White. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. White's got a pair of dribbles in the second now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Back to White. Here's McNeely. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 8. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's White. Drills the three-pointer. White's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
That's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
White drives in. Here's McNeely. He averages about 5 points a game.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
White with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Haji on the 3 off target. Simmons inside. It's Martin on the wing. Jaquez outside. Pass to Simmons. Here's Holmes. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there it is for him. Simmons got 6 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
White, good. 13 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Larson. Simmons inside. 6 points for him. Jaquez with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nuggets leading by 13. White with it. 13 points in the game.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And both free throws good for White. Simmons looking it over. Martin wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. No good. Shot missing. That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets ahead, up by 15. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop. That's the way I looked at it.
So So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So David